A simple website requires three main features: a header, your website's main content, and a footer. Your header, located at either top, bottom, or side of the page, should contain two main elements: a logo to represent your content, and a navigation menu. Your website logo can either be in text or image form and should match the colors of your website. The navigation menu should only contain links to the main pages of your website. For example, the home page, about page, and contact page. Your website's main content or wrapper is where all your information is displayed. Now, your footer, located either top, bottom, or side of the page, usually parallel to the header, is where you display copyright information, badges, links to other pages of your website, or external links. First things first, you'll need to get a program to make your website with. I'm going to be using Notepad++. You can download it from their website for free here. If you're looking to go a little bit more serious, you can also get some other great alternatives for a smallish price. Now let's get started making a simple website. First thing you've got to do is make a folder and call it whatever you want, preferably the name of your website. Then inside of your folder, you'll need to create two more folders and call them CSS and IMG, no caps, no spaces. Now make folders, you can make as many as you need, and name them according to the names of the pages you want on your website, like this. So then when a user types in something like yourwebsite.com/mypage, it'll go straight to this page right here. Now open your preferred editor, create a new HTML file called index, no caps, no spaces, and save it right here. Now create a CSS file called style, no caps, no spaces, and save it in the CSS folder. For other pages, only make a HTML or HTML file called index, like this. Now let's start coding. First we'll add our website's details in the header, and make sure that it can find our CSS file and our favicon. The first part is your website's title, which is what you see in your browser's tab. And these are the keywords related to your website. When you search one of these in Google or Yahoo, for example, it'll show your website in the search results page with the description and your page title. This looks for your website's favicon. Favicon is a little icon which you see in the browser's tab, in usually top left. And this looks for our CSS file which adds styling to our website. Now we'll work on the body section of our website. First we'll add a header with a logo and a navigation menu. Then we'll add the main content with a splash, a title, and a small paragraph of text. Finally, we'll add our footer with some copyright information. Don't forget to save your work. So far, your website should look a little something like this. Now that we've got our website's content, we'll finally start the styling. First we'll add some styling for our body so that it fills the entire page. Then we'll add some styling for the header and logo. Because we identified it as class, we need to put a dot and then the name of our class. If we identified it as an ID, we'd need to put a hashtag and then a name of our class. If we made our own section, like the splash, then we just put the name. Now we'll add some styling for our splash, which contains a simple image and some text in the middle left. Then we'll add the styling for the navigation menu, which will be aligned to the right. Our items will have a nice fade to grey on hover. Now the main content styling will simply be a small title with a paragraph of text, Please note that you can only use the font families TechViewHD MS, Verdana, Arial, Helvetica, Korea New, Impact, and Times New Roman. Check out Google Fonts if you'd like to use a different font. Finally, the footer styling is simply a box aligned to the bottom with some basic font styling. Make sure, again, to save your work. Your website should now look a little something like this. It now looks a lot better. So we have our logo, navigation menu, our top part, our splash, small paragraph of text, title, and our footer. The other pages should also look and use the same styling. Make sure that in your other pages that you link back to the image folder and the CSS folder by adding 2 dots and a slash.